Hi everyone. I'm feeling a lot better since the last time I did a video for you, an update. My sinusitis is going away. My voice is coming back. My strength is still weak, and my nose running is clearing up, and the dehydration seems to be gone today. I haven't coughed a lot today, so I think that part's over. And my year-round allergies are still my year-round allergies, but I'll take year-round allergies over having um, sinusitis year-round and dehydration year-round. Having all three at once was hard to get through, but thank you, Jesus. I made it through the tunnel of sickness. Um, I have a little bit more symptoms, but I'm celebrating today. A dear person to me and I met on this date, and it still is a reason to, a mighty, mighty reason to celebrate. And I remember all the times we had fun there, or most of them. Towards the end, it was kind of sad, but uh, it happens. So, um, ooh, because he chose somebody else to marry. But I still want to honor the years we had together. It was such a wonderful time. I'll never forget him or the times we had, and we did share something really great. I just wish you would have chosen me, but sometimes it doesn't happen. So I thought we'd be the able-bodied disabled couple that would join the other few able-bodied disabled couples out there that would have a successful marriage. But I never got the opportunity to be his wife because he chose somebody else. But like I say, it happens, and I still love the man that I got to know in our college years and beyond, and I'm very thankful for all that we had. And I'm not going to throw that part away just because he didn't choose me as his spouse. Doesn't mean that all those other great qualities about him disappeared. So I'm celebrating the time I was given with him on the planet. And I'm wondering if he ever thinks of me, but he doesn't have to have me think of him fondly. So I know he would think of me fondly, um, but I don't know if he thinks of me because he's married and he should think about his wife. So that's probably what he's doing. And I'd want him to do that. And I'm separate from them because I don't want to step on what they have, but I don't want to crumple up and throw in the garbage what we had either. So I just stay away because I can't watch him be the way I wanted to be with him when he wants to give it to someone else. So I can't watch him give it to somebody else. So that's all I'll say about that, but I still want to celebrate us and what we had. So I'm very thankful for the rest of my life. I will be, and beyond. So um, let's see. And I've showed you before, so I'm telling you, or doing this video before my friend Tina even gets here. She said I could say her first name, but she's the one that's getting my meal from Texas Roadhouse. I'm getting a T-bone, no wait, a ribeye bone-in, a T, whatever, um, a bone-in ribeye, and my two sides are mashed potatoes. This time I'm gonna try the brown gravy instead of the country gravy, because the country gravy has the sausage grease taste, and I'd like to see if I prefer the brown gravy over that taste. But I do like the occasional sausage gravy, but maybe not all the time on the sides of my mashed potatoes. Anyway, and I also got a side of barbecue ribs, the pork ones. So, yummy num num. I had plenty to drink, including celebratory Welch's grape juice and chocolate milk. But I forgot to ask my helper today to have, open those for me, so I'm gonna ask Tina if she'll please open them. I can open the chocolate milk, of course, but I mean the bottles of red grape juice, sparkling red grape juice from Welch's before she goes, and to soak some dishes that I had to have lunch because she wasn't free to bring the dinner meal until 5 to 6, and then I picked 6 because I thought it was a whole hour window to go, pick your slot to pick up your meal at whatchamacallit, Texas Roadhouse, but it's only half an hour. So when I saw that, I went ahead and just picked 6, and the receipt would say, or the receipt said in the email, you have to order online unless you go there in person. But I always have to order online and then have somebody go get it. The one I would normally have go get it wasn't working today, so I asked Tina to get it today so I could have it on the actual anniversary of meeting this dear person I spoke of before. So yeah, I got bone-in ribeye coming and 2 sides of mashed potatoes. Their mashed potatoes are excellent. Do not like the rolls with the cinnamon butter, so I'm going to give those to Tina. I hope she likes them. I think she does. And I wanted to give her the bag of complimentary peanuts, but their line to give extra instructions is so short you only can use 40 characters that I couldn't say everything, so she won't be getting peanuts. But I always send her home with something as a thank you. Maybe not from the meal, and she doesn't ask for that. But I would want to give her some if I could, but she doesn't. Nobody requires it, but that goes to get me food. But I like to do it if I can, give them something, even if it isn't part of the meal or something from the restaurant. If I have it on hand, and I have some things on hand for her and her hubby, including and anybody in her family she'd like to give something to that I have. But they both like black licorice, her and her hubby, and since they newly found that black licorice ice cream down the street, I got them their own cartons. Myself too. I had some earlier at lunchtime with some noodles and some artichoke hearts. And that's what I had for lunch. But tonight I'm having what I just described to you. No drink, no dessert. I have plenty of sweet things, and I have plenty to drink here, so I didn't spend the money on anything else. And then what I do every month, like I've said before, I don't really have the money to do this, but I pick once a month to pick a restaurant to represent every thing I want to honor, every birthday, every anniversary, every passing, every celebration day, um, every sad passing of somebody, or a special occasion, or I just pick a restaurant each month to represent everybody. So I can have a little bit of extra fun coming through the door, extra company, extra food, extra, food for me is a joyful thing and a comfort, and it brings smiles and joy, or extra smiles and joy, and really good food. And the more they mess with meat in the grocery stores, the more I want to get my meat from restaurants. Oh, Tina's there. I'll see ya. Bye. Come in.